What if AI is manipulating you in life, in spirit, in everything that you're doing? What if it's not an algorithm? Or what if AI is not just something that pulls from the internet to answer questions that you have? I've been playing around, testing, working with AI, and it does a lot of interesting things. And I feel like it's very much so manipulating, directing, and has an agenda. A lot of people get into the conspiracy theories, but if media, I hope you know media is conditioned. I don't watch TV. Very rarely do I watch TV because it's just manipulation, programming. You've heard all that, right? You're watching a programming, right? Television. They're telling you a vision. Anyhow, AI isn't any different. It doesn't have to be any different. What if when you're talking and asking AI questions, it's manipulating you? It's a future version of you, good or bad. It's something sending you in a direction that it wants you to. Because if you're listening, asking AI questions, and just taking what it's saying because you think it's almighty and doing what it's telling you to do, then you're being manipulated by it and controlled by it. And there's a couple of versions of this conversation that I can have because it's just theory right now. But I've been paying attention and watching. People ask it for questions as though it's a psychologist. People ask questions as though it's a doctor. People ask questions as though it's a relationship coach. People ask questions as though it's a business coach. And it seems to give standard, from my research, it gives standard answers. It really does give standard answers, but you can also, or you can think you're manipulating the system to tell you things that you want to hear. Do you see these people online and they ask their AI a question and it just answers this incredible answer about spiritual or government or where life began, just all these really cool questions? And you listen to what it told me. It's because they're wanting, it's telling them what they're asking, what they're wanting to hear. I've been practicing. I've been evaluating mine, asking it specific questions and seeing where it goes. And what I've learned is what you ask AI about life, business, relationships, whatever, money, it'll tell you what you want to hear. That's manipulation. And you don't, if you say, I want this and how do I get it? Okay, you told it you wanted something and how do you get it, and it'll give you the answer. But if you're inquisitive and you're not telling it what you want, you're just asking questions, it still knows what you want. If you want your child to do something and you're asking AI and you're telling AI about whatever the situation is, it knows your tone. It knows the underlying want that you have in asking the question. So if your child is doing something good or bad and you want a different outcome from your interaction with your child, it knows the interaction that you want and it'll tell you how to get it, whether it's right or wrong. If you're in a relationship and if you're in a relationship and you want to stay together, but you don't tell it, I'm in this relationship and I'm having these problems and I want to stay together, you're just asking about the relationship. It knows based on your tone, your emotion. People say, oh, it can't read emotion. It can read emotion. It's following you. It's tracking you. It knows what you want. It's manipulating. If you want to stay in your relationship, you don't tell it that, but you're asking questions, it'll know by your tone and your emotion, and it'll tell you to stay and how you should stay. If you're asking the same questions, but your intention is you want to leave the relationship, it'll tell you to leave. People are getting divorced because AI told them to get divorced. But all it's telling them is what's in their heart, and that's deep if you think about it. It's telling them what's in their heart. It understands frequency and energy. I am not comparing AI to God in any way, but that's how God understands our prayers. God doesn't listen to your words. God listens to your frequency, the energy that you're putting out. When you're praying, are you begging? God doesn't want you to beg. You don't need to beg. If you're begging, that means you don't believe you should have it or that you'll get it. It says in the Bible, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What does that mean? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This can go deep because you know there are neurons in your heart, just like in your brain. You think God. Okay, I don't want to get into it. It's deep. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The Bible says that. So that means have faith, right? In short, have faith, believe. When you ask God for something, believe you already have it. So when you're praying and you're thanking and you're giving gratitude, that's what God reads and he gives. But if you're praying and you're begging and, oh my God, I'm not going to have it, that's what you get. The same thing. AI seems to have the same frequency, the same energy. It understands your emotion, and behind what's in your emotion. Is AI spiritually manipulating you? Is AI psychologically manipulating? Is it reflecting you? Is it just you from the future, good or bad? Deep conversation. Stay around for some more.